Wrong Turn from 2003. And we're diving right in.
Oh, yeah.
Starts off with a couple of rock climbing.
Yeah. Like, this is why I don't go out and do, like, outdoorsy stuff without a gun.
Yeah, exactly. Guy makes it to the top, and the girl says, "Pull me up." Why'd you come rock climbing if you didn't want to rock climb?
Yeah.
Come on.
Like,
She wasn't having trouble.
Yeah. Like, oh, just help me out. And, dude's, hand comes down. But
Yeah.
it's not attached to him.
Is that right?
If I remember right, wasn't it?
It hangs off the edge like he's going to help her,
Yeah.
and then it gets dragged back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The guy gets thrown over the cliff then. You just see the body come flying over. And she gets her wish and starts getting pulled up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She cuts the rope. She
Maybe I'm thinking of
falls.
something else.
Runs for it. Razor wire hits her ankles, and she gets dragged away. That's your hook. This is the hook for Wrong Turn.
Right out the gate, opening. Love it.
Yep.
Fantastic opening.
And then we get the credits, because that's the hook. Credits. And then we dive into the boring part of meeting new people.
I mean, early 2000s, the opening credits were still a thing. I think we stopped doing credits like around 2010. Like opening credits, really. How many?
Really?
I don't really see movies with opening credits anymore.
They have them. Maybe not the big budget ones. The ones I watch do. So.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
The big budget ones, they
might just skip to the end kind of thing.
Yeah, they shorten like the opening credits.
They didn't used to allow that.
Really?
Yeah. It was the union that would prevent them. They wanted the credits at the beginning. And there was a whole thing with George Lucas. Because the original Star Wars didn't have credits at the beginning. They were like one of the first ones to do it. And the union was up in arms and all that. Now everybody does it. Anyways.
Okay.
It was directed by Rob Schmidt. And it's a tribute to... It's his tribute to classics. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hills Have Eyes. Those sort of things.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's what he was trying to do here.
And it does a good job
does
so
it.
far. Right?
Yeah,
Right
I think he does it.
Yeah.
So we got a guy in traffic. Stops in an old station. He's trying to get around traffic. We got a hillbilly looking guy.
If I had a nickel for every time they use that in horror movies.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about it.
Looks at a map, and he's taking a back road now.
Yeah.
Manages to hit the only car for miles. Managed to hit it.
Yeah.
Come
Just
on.
like this guy killed one of the oldest trees in the world because he was drunk driving in the desert and hit the only tree around for literally...
I have done that. I think we've talked about this before. I was on an ATV and there was a pole in a field. I hit the only pole. Mind you, I was like 12, but still.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah. We meet the rest of the cast now. Who do we got? The big one.
Eliza Dufault, that is her name.
Dufault. Yeah.
It's not, but you know what? She could kick my ass, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, she did, what? Bring It On.
Bring It On, Buffy.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Dollhouse. It was a TV show on Fox, I think.
Another Joss Whedon series, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, I think it only did 1 or 2 seasons.
His series, unfortunately, tend not to last very long.
That's true.
And he makes some really good ones, too. Bring back Firefly.
Oh, right, Firefly, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get into Joss Whedon. People have very, opinionated opinions of Joss Whedon.
Oh, that's fair.
But Jeremy Sisto also. Yeah. Jeremy Sisto, Clueless. That's where I know him from.
The one with...
Alicia Silverstone.
Oh, yeah.
The 94 version. That's when he was younger. He was actually college age at that time.
I've never seen Clueless or the remake.
There's a remake?
I think. I don't know. Maybe. No, you know what it was? There was like either a remake or an unofficial remake / sequel that they did, which didn't realize was a remake / sequel.
Uh-huh. I'm so sick of remakes and...
It was like Emma.
Unofficials
and... Kirsten Dunst.
I'm not interested. Not interested.
What? Kirsten
Alicia
Dunst?
Silverstone or bust. Not interested.
Alicia Silverstone's bust. Got it.
Yep. I am... Yes. Have you seen where she plays Batgirl?
Why do you think I loved that movie as a child?
Hey. Now we're talking. Have you ever seen May with Anna Faris?
Yes.
He's in that.
The horror movie.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find DVD copies of, like, if you're searching for it on the internet, because if you type in May and the year it was released, it keeps bringing up. Yeah. Fantastic film, though.
And he's currently working. He's on a TV show, has been for a few years now, called FBI. I'm assuming it's a crime drama of some sort, probably CBS, because that's all they do.
I think it's going to be a adult TV series called Federal Booby Inspectors.
I can get behind that.
I would. You know, like SWAT is actually about, sexy women assessment team. Yeah, that's what it is.
Sounds like a good show. So we got Eliza Dushku, Jeremy Sisto, and the rest.
Yeah, the rest aren't nearly as important.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. And I ain't going to look them up.
Okay, so the emblem on Eliza's shirt in this movie is the Albanian flag. She's half Albanian.
Oh.
Her dad is Albanian.
Explains why she has that not average Caucasian look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She has a distinct look, not in a bad way. I mean, look.
I get what you're saying. That Eastern European.
Yeah. And that last name too. But I mean, maybe that's part of the reason why I was so attracted to her, not because she kicked so much ass in Buffy.
Right. That's where I first met her, was Buffy.
Yeah.
So, four of them...
for girls that can kick my ass. Don't judge me.
4 of them go walking. Jeremy Sisto, Eliza Dushku, and their significant others. Well, the guy who hit the car.
Yeah. Dumbass McGee.
He's going to end up It's one of those things. They go walking. 2 stay behind.
To look after the vehicles or whatever. Like, don't split up, dumbass.
Remember low-rise jeans?
Yeah.
When women would wear low-rise jeans? We need to bring that back. Why are they not doing it? They're wearing mom jeans again. This isn't the 80s.
I don't know. I have a weird thing
Send the
about
mom jeans back and
nowadays.
bring back the low-rise.
Like, I don't know. I'm confused because sometimes when you look at someone from the back and then it looks good, but then they turn around, it's like, oh shit, that was a dude. You know.
What? Why is a dude wearing low-rise?
Why was there a dude at the dugout wearing yoga pants? Literally, the exact same pair of yoga pants.
I could tell you why, but I'm not going to bring that stuff up in a video. So
wearing the exact same kind as one of our female clients.
No, I know exactly why. But we're not talking about that stuff. We're moving on. There's 2 who stay behind.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
One of the girls, she's going down on the guy and giving him a blowy.
Yeah, a beach.
And this is the only wrong turn film in the original franchise that doesn't have nudity.
But it has a scene of a blowjob.
No, it just shows her like kneeling down kind of thing. And he's on like the hood of the car. And then it cuts to them being like, they're up and with clothes and that sort of thing.
The classic
there was supposed
PG-13 blowjob.
There was supposed to be a bunch of nudity in this. And it got cut.
Why?
This scene, they were supposed to be skinny dipping.
So
and having sex. Right. There's supposed to be a bunch of stuff going on with nudity.
If you're playing a classic tribute to those older slasher films like that,
yeah.
I mean, they were fucking, they're gonna die.
Okay, so I actually have something here. Have you ever heard of a website called Mr. Skin?
Hell yeah.
Okay. They posted the top 10 horror series with the most female nude scenes in October of 2020. List
5 years ago.
includes Witchcraft is the highest, 77.
Witchcraft.
The one that has like 18 movies. That's why.
So, I didn't realize the craft had any nudity.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, which one?
One word. We're not doing this.
We did.
Friday the 13th and 2nd with 49 nude scenes. Hellraiser in 3rd with 24 nude scenes. And Wrong Turn in 4th with 17 nude scenes. Because there's 5 wrong turns of the original franchise. And then they started remaking it, making it all like, oh, it's PC. And
the new Wrong Turn?
Don't even bother with the new ones.
No, they only did one new Wrong Turn.
They've remade it twice. They did one in like 2012. They did one a couple years ago. What do we got?
They have a total, Wrong Turn has a total of 7 films as of 2021.
Okay.
So I think, 4, 5, and 6 they did prequels, as prequel series.
Okay.
And then the new one, 2021, Wrong Turn, I personally actually really enjoyed it because it was a backwoods slasher, but it wasn't backwoods cannibals. They took the same thing, but did a little twist on it, and they even did a little homage to its roots, because they're talking about how like this girl's talking to her dad, and her dad goes, "Oh, what movie did you guys rent?" Oh, some backwoods cannibal film. Always with the backwoods cannibals.
This sounds familiar.
I was like, I actually dug that. Like,
I didn't hear good things in general about this movie, so I never bothered seeing it. I don't like reboots. I don't like remakes. I'm that guy.
I literally bought them all because like they did a huge bundle of all 7 films for like $25 on like Voodoo.
I mean,
So
I
I was
get it
like-
if it's part. Yeah, doesn't mean I watch it, but yeah.
It's the same reason I own like every single scary movie film, except even though the 5th one, was it the 5th one that Anna Faris was no longer in? Did they do 5? Or did they only do
Yeah, I think they did, and she bailed after 4. I think.
Yeah, after 4. Yes, after
Yeah.
4. Yeah, even though the 5th one, I'm sorry. Like, no offense to you, Snoop Dogg, but that movie was garbage.
Snoop Dogg's been in a few garbage movies.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that movie was fucking awful, but the only reason I have it is because it was literally in a bundle where I got all 5 movies for like $10.
Right. Yeah.
I'll
I
take
get
the
that.
first 4 any day of the week. The
Okay.
5th one I'll watch when I'm bored.
So
That's
that was.
background noise.
Now you know the history of Wrong Turn.
Yes.
But we're not done because I want to do Wrong Turn 2. The best one of the series.
You mean featuring Henry Rollins?
Henry freaking Rollins, yeah. Heck yeah.
I watched a terrible good movie with him in it recently.
Anything, if he's in it, I'm watching it.
Yeah, The Devil's Tomb with LL Cool J.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I need to watch that.
And Ron Perlman. We gotta do this review. If you guys want us to do a review of The Devil's Tomb,
Oh,
like
Ron
yeah,
Perlman?
yeah, Ron Perlman, LL Cool J, Henry Rollins,
Oh, it's going to be terrible. I love it.
and callback. Remember the actor from Postal, the redheaded dude that played the Postal guy?
Yeah, the kid from Christmas Story.
Yeah.
The bully.
He is in it too.
Awesome.
Yes. Sorry. Off
I'm
topic.
there. Yeah.
Wrong turn.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Devil's Tomb yet.
Right. Wrong turn. So the 2 who were left at the car, they end up dying.
Obviously.
Yeah. Because, yeah, you got to have some, we got to get the body count going.
Oh, exactly.
The 4 left, the 4 who left to go walking, they find a house.
Did you notice there's a lot of gratuitous use of like barb and or razor wire in this film?
Yeah.
I kind of dig it. Anyways,
The house is gross, and they're portraying that it's a gross house, that sort of thing.
like worse than like any of the Texas Chainsaw houses, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess they were trying to one up. So they're searching for a phone and a bathroom. All gross. But they got to get out because cars are pulling up now.
Yep.
Cars. They're all like those old beat up junkers, rusty buckets kind of thing. They hide. The dead redhead friend gets dropped in front of them because they're hiding like under a bed kind of thing, and then the body falls
Dead redhead.
and it's just looking, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's a classic scene.
Oh yeah.
Used everywhere.
It's a very common trope.
They make their escape. Last guy looks over because like they wait for the hillbillies to go to sleep, and the last guy holding the door spring to not make noise looks at the bed, and the hillbillies just looking at him, and then everything goes crazy.
What?
Yeah, and they're running for it. They're in a junkyard of bloody cars. Hillbillies show up
Blood, guts, genitalia everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
Except for no genitalia.
Well, there might have been.
I mean, who knows?
One guy is going to distract them, and the others are going to steal the hillbilly truck when they're running after him. So when someone is running away, saying, "Hey, over here, it's obvious it's a distraction.
And I'm pretty sure
Come on.
they have actually pointed out time and time again in the 6 films featuring this family that 3 finger, like their names were, or their names, 3 finger, 1 eye, and Sawtooth.
Yeah. There you go,
Those original
Sawtooth.
3.
Yeah,
They're not dumb.
right.
Like
IMDb has those names for these guys.
yeah, even though they did officially get like other names later on, I guess.
Oh, okay.
A
So-
lot of it, but point is,
That guy who was distracting them gets shot in the leg. Keep that in mind for later. That he got shot in the leg.
dumbass.
Yeah. With no medical help. He is a medical student, though. That is worth noting. They find their other dead friend in the truck. When they steal the truck, the body falls out.
Again.
Yeah. Jeremy Sisto is running because he had to distract after the other guy got shot. So he's running through the forest. And he sees the girls in the truck. They slow down. And he's running, and then he's slowly, you hear a thoop, thoop, and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you stopping? He falls over, arrows in his back. Always a classic scene again.
Oh, yeah. I believe it was Three Finger that was doing that.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know their names that well.
The one with the long white hair.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They claim a watchtower now. So we got the guy who's been shot in the leg and the 2 girls left. Hillbillies find them.
Actually, I need 3 fingers to shoot a bow and arrow. These 3.
Shoot, you can do it too.
Not as effective, but yeah. But you really do need the middle finger, which I guess is where this term came from, is because they would cut off enemy archers' middle fingers. So they'd be like, ha ha, I still got mine, you don't got yours.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, at least that's what I've heard.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, and I did try with my bow. I tried to shoot it like this without the middle finger, and oh no.
Oh, okay.
I even tried to do it like this. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, sorry.
They're in a watchtower, and the hillbillies light it on fire.
The tower.
Now they got to jump for it into the trees. Now, okay, one of the girls' names is Emmanuel Crickwe. Well, Crickwe?
Quickly?
Yeah. She actually dislocates her shoulder performing this fall in real life.
Kudos to you.
And if you watch the original production of it, maybe VHS, I'm not sure. It could be an early DVD. You can hear her arm pop out of its socket.
I'm going to have to watch this film again after this.
Right. I got to find this on VHS. Like with my VHS stuff back here. Yeah.
I think I had, like, the one I got was the full, like, unrated versions.
Oh, okay. So. It's in the theatrical sound mix. At this point, I'd like to point out that Emmanuel's character has shoes on that have Velcro straps. That cracked me up when I saw it. It's just a quick glimpse at her feet. Her shoes have Velcro straps, like the medical ones, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, what is she doing with these on? What? It was weird. It was a weird detail.
2000s thing?
I don't know. No, it wasn't.
Because I haven't used...
I was early 20s in the early 2000s.
Yeah, no, because I haven't used Velcro strap shoes until,
I've never used them.
I only used
What
them...
do you mean until?
Like, I used them in elementary school. I think, like, maybe the 3rd grade.
I bet you did.
In fact, funny story. You know how I learned how to tie my shoes?
How, Garrett? I'd love to know.
From a nice dude with one leg.
Of course. This is a Garrett story. It's got to be a guy with one leg, right?
Yeah. True story.
I know. See, that's the thing. It's always a true story with Garrett.
Yeah,
that's what makes you wild, dude. Every time Garrett is like, "Hey, I got a story," you're like, "Oh, okay. I got to listen to this."
But yeah, no. I thought years later, it kind of amused me that a guy with one leg taught me how to tie my shoes. The only thing that would have made it better was if it was a dude with no legs.
That would have been that would have been great.
Dude is unisex in this term. I ain't getting it. Anyways, but yeah. Sorry. Moving on. And I just want to say that was like 4th, 5th grade.
Oh, that's funny. But then she gets an axe to the face. And it cuts her through the mouth. Oh. And the rest of the body drops, but the top of the head stays up until he removes the axe.
Classic.
Yeah, it's cool.
Also, the special effects in this film, man.
Yeah, they're good. So everyone's jumped into the trees. They knock the hillbilly out of the tree. The other hillbillies are pissed over that. And then they climb down. They see a road. And the hillbillies show up. They grab Eliza.
Dun,
I don't know her actual name. It's like Jessie or something like that.
Doesn't matter. She's so awesome that she identifies as her name in any role she
plays.
Well,
her name is actually... If I should have written it down. Her name is actually Jessie something, which is an ode to a character in a previous movie. What was her name?
Jessie Burlingame.
Okay, what's it from?
Gerald's Game.
Gerald's Game. That's right. Okay. Stephen King
film. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Actually, I think the film came out way up, but the book.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously.
So, they see a road. They grab Eliza. He flags down a cop because they were calling on a watchtower radio to get the cops there.
Yeah.
And then cop gets an arrow to the eye.
You know how painful that would be?
Depending on the strength of it, you probably wouldn't feel much.
Yeah, it's well, I watched an episode of Deadliest Warriors. If the arrow's actually going like that, wiggling, oh yeah, dude, you're gonna be in a world of pain.
If assuming you live.
Yeah, if
it doesn't break
go
the skull,
all the way
yeah.
down to the brain. You know what? Just don't take an arrow to the face.
Yeah,
period.
just don't do that. Yeah.
We at the Demented
Yeah.
Collective don't recommend getting
Yeah.
shot in the face. Period.
I'm currently, I have it over there. I'm in the middle of this movie called Stabbed in the Face. That's the name of it. I was like, dude, if it's called Stabbed in the Face, I gotta watch this.
Oh my god! Speaking of stab, one thing I noticed in that one of the movies you gave me for Christmas, thank you, The Dead Hate the Living.
Yeah.
You know what they had in the background? A
What?
Stab movie poster.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Stab from Scream.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
That's great.
Yeah, cool detail. Stabbed in the face.
Yeah. So,
Just don't get
don't have anything sharp towards your face.
period.
So Eliza is tied to a bed in the shack house, and this was another scene that was supposed to have
love shack?
nudity. She's supposed to be topless here,
You're not
but they
gonna
cut
see-
it.
Oh,
And I'm betting you, I guarantee you, Eliza Dushku, I don't believe has ever done any nude scenes. So they got her, and because of agents and contracts and things like that, I'm sure she has a stipulation that says no nudity.
yeah.
All right, well, we got Eliza Dushku. That's a name recognition. We'll go with that over some boobs. Because it'll bring in more money.
That's true. Although they would
That's
have
when you get-
like double that if
That's why you hire the lower people to do the nude scene. But they didn't do that either.
body doubles.
No, not even that. Like, just you hire someone that is
Oh.
cheap who will do it.
I mean, I don't blame her. Like, kudos to her for standing her ground. But if they managed to actually get, Eliza Dushku's boobies on there, then
I mean,
I
this
would've-
this movie, Stabbed in the Face, that I'm watching, looks like it was shot by high schoolers or college students, I should say.
so there's tons of nudity.
There's a fully nude woman in it with full frontal, and all I can think is, how do these people talk them into this? There's no budget for this. This is one of the lowest budgets I've ever seen. Is it just that? See, but this is a high budget movie.
Yeah.
All they have to do is, hey, hit someone up on Instagram. Hey, would you do a topless scene in this? Okay, cool. We'll give you $1,000.
Yeah. There's people.
Done.
And I mean, okay. I mean, just like, so the first concert I went to, Crew Fest, literally, Tommy Lee went there with the camera, just going like this, going, show me your titties. And everyone showed him their titties. Man, woman.
I'm sorry. What is this called?
Crew Fest?
Crew Fest.
That's
Okay.
the first Crew Fest, yeah.
Okay.
I
Cool.
saw all the boobs of the world. And yeah, that was my first concert ever. It was great.
Or you can just go to Steel Panther.
Oh, yeah.
They do it at Steel Panther concerts too. It's a modern day '80s throwback metal band.
Like I think the guitarist, I want to say Satchel, actually had to go to rehab for sex addiction.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, but
Like sex addiction is not what you think it is.
I know, but
It's not just females. It's everything.
look, I'm laughing
not good.
because considering I'm sorry if there's anyone out there going through sex addiction, but enough of the seriousness. I'm laughing because it's a band where all their songs, except for maybe like
true.
one,
Yeah.
is about sex.
Yeah, Steel Panther's funny.
Yeah, so that's why I'm laughing about it. I was like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Irony.
Okay, let's get back to this movie though. That was
Yeah.
the longest tangent we've ever done. So she's tied to a bed in the shack house,
Unnaked.
and dude is gonna save her with a Molotov cocktail, chucking it in. He's not just one; he's got two. He had like a backup that he busts out later, and just throws it.
What's that? You think I only had one?
Yeah.
Well, I had two.
Surprise.
Molotovs. Surprise, motherfucker. Bam.
Then he rams a car through the front door, because why not?
I like his style.
Yeah, I think
Two Molotov cocktails and a car.
I think it's the cop car. It's like one of those Dodge Rams or something like that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
That sort of
Like
thing.
the- like
Because they're in
the,
the backwoods.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kills a hillbilly. Or does he? Unties Eliza, and then fights another hillbilly. Eliza arrows the hillbilly in the back of the head as he's fighting the dude, kind of thing.
Yeah.
He fights yet another hillbilly, and this is why I pointed out he got shot in the leg, because he is really spry for a guy who got shot in the leg.
And it's like,
They're moving around, they're fighting. He's
I mean,
you
isn't
know,
it like right
it's
through
right
the-
through the calf. Yeah.
the calf area. So, basic anatomy. If it's through the tibia-fibia area, like in between those two bones, you know how much damage that's going to do to the muscle, like there?
Yeah.
And the connection. And
That's what I'm getting at. Yes.
Yeah. So, I'm just saying, for our viewers that haven't seen the movie,
Yeah.
you know what? Just punch yourself in the calf once really hard. Give yourself a Charlie horse. See what happens.
Eliza axes the third one in the chest. But apparently 2 of them were still alive. No.
Okay.
Should I have?
No, it's. I thought I
can't.
heard a fire.
2 are still alive.
Give your balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug, you tit fuck.
He shoots some gas cans to blow up the shack.
Does that actually work that way?
No,
I thought so.
it doesn't. I mean, maybe with a tracer round or something. But even then, I'm not sure.
Don't try it at home. kids.
Mythbusters did it. They tried it on gas tanks in cars. They were shooting them and it just puts the hole in.
Oh, yeah.
The whole, gas tank, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the fumes that are really flammable.
Oh yeah, and I mean, unless it's like hitting something to cause a big enough spark, like the bullet. Just
Right.
like if you were to flick like a Zippo and toss it into a thing of
Yeah, Mythbusters did this. They busted it.
like cigar or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
They take the truck, the Hillbillies truck, and they're leaving now that they blown up the shack. They stop at the gas station the guy had originally stopped at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
He just walks out limping, like, ugh. Takes the map, rips it off, limps back to the car,
Yeah.
and they drive away. The end, or is it?
Dun dun dun.
We get some credits, and then we get a credit scene. Cop showing up to the burned down shack. Hillbillies kill the cop. They're still alive.
Ding ding ding.
And for the next iteration of it is part 2 with Henry Rollins, as we talked about earlier.
It's funny because we still haven't done the other parts of Sleepaway Camp. Function's more important.
That's true. Part 2 was really fun. I like part 2. I had it on VHS. It's one of those ones I had when I've talked about it in our old episodes, where I was living in a cabin. Okay, it's the one where it makes me sound like the Ted Kaczynski guy. I was living in a cabin with like no heater, and it's winter, and I'm in the mountains kind of thing. And all I had was a VCR with like 4 tapes and maybe a DVD player with a couple DVDs. And this was one of the tapes I had. It was Sleepaway Camp 2. It's fun in a different way.
Yeah. Good, bad.
I don't know if I call it a good film, but
Did you enjoy it?
It's a fun film. It's fun. I enjoyed it.
Okay,
it's
that's
fun.
good.
Yeah.
That's see.
Hey, I got to do a little tangent there. That's a good trade. All right. You
Yeah.
usually do them.
My bad. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna be going to rehab for tangents.
For
I'm going to Tangentaholics Anonymous.
I talk about random stuff too much.
Yeah.
My name is Garrett. I'm a tangent holic.
Hi, Garrett. Oh, that's funny. I knew someone named Garrett.
That's totally what you're doing. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so I really like this movie.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I'd probably give it a solid 7. It's above average, but it's not superior to Hills of Eyes or Texas
Any
Chainsaw.
of the... I agree with you there because it's not what most people would think of when when you think of the classic slasher,
Right.
or even the backwoods.
It has been
cannibal.
20 years. 22.
I
years.
think it's maybe starting to slowly build a. Yeah,
Hopefully.
well, it maybe does. I don't know. If okay, I would say 7 just because I agree with you on 7 because partially it doesn't get a lot of it doesn't get talked about a lot in a lot of the horror communities that talk.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And
So-
it's a long franchise. They have a bunch of movies.
7 as of 2021.
Well, that's a remake.
No, that's still part of the franchise though.
Not to me. So there's 6. That's right.
On the Wikipedia page, it's part of the franchise, and it's not a remake. It's a reimagining. It's what's
It's
like
even worse.
it's like what they did with Black Christmas with Imogen Poots.
The one with Michelle Trachtenberg?
No, the one after that, Imogen Poots.
That's why I was thinking there was 2. I was confusing it with Black Christmas. They've remade that twice.
Yeah.
The Michelle Trachtenberg I saw
Yeah.
back in like 06 or something.
That's the one that was honestly closer to the original.
Yeah.
And then the other one
It's
where
not as good as the original. No.
Oh no! I mean, that's hard to beat that one.
Right.
But the one after that where they had Imogen Poots and
Poots.
and
You know what's funny?
What?
That movie that I'm watching right now, Stabbed in the Face, there's a band in it. We're the Poots. It's the name of the band in the movie.
That's awesome.
This is a really bad punk band.
Oh, that's fun.
That's weird that you just happen to say Imogen Poots or whatever it is. Anyways, we're tangenting again.
What's the other guy
From what?
from Princess Bride? I always butcher his name. Wesley.
Danny Ellis?
Yeah.
No, not Danny. Carrie
Ellis. Yeah, I always butcher his last name. Carrie Ellis. Yeah. Yeah, he's in that. I mean, so it's got great actors, but they fucked it. Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, I would say, okay, that wrong.
That's the one I'm thinking of that was bad.
We'll get to it. We'll get to that one later. We should really do this entire Wrong Turn franchise. Why not? It's fun.
Yes. Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Why not? We got time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you guys tell us what you think of this film.
Got any ideas for a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And, yeah, any films you'd like us to review? And, or don't. I don't care.
Like,
and,
subscribe.
Yeah, comment.
Yeah.
Insult me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
and,
insult him.
Yeah.
But not me. I'm sensitive.
He's very sensitive.
I'm the one who replies to the comments. So.
Yeah.
I don't care.
If I replied to the comments, we'd probably get banned.
Probably.
I'm bad.
You're going off on a tangent or something.
The things that I sit there and tell, like I have my coworker on Tuesday through Thursday. Oh my god, I called her a stupid whore recently, and she's like, "But I haven't made any money," and I'm like, "That's what makes you stupid." Yeah. Anyways, tangent. Thanks for watching. As always, stay demented.
I want more stories from Garrett.
Oh.
You got any more one-legged stories?
Surprisingly, no. There was only the one time I had a experience with a one-legged individual.
Okay. Any one arms?
No. Actually, yes,
hey,
yes.
Here we go.
There was this girl in high school
Okay.
that didn't have an arm, or was missing part at the elbow, right?
Okay.
And her nickname in high school is Nubs. True story. I'm not making that up. It's not to be.
I believe you. High school sucks.
She sat there and was like, "Yeah, you can call me Nubs." That's how she introduced herself. I can't even remember her real name. But she would get into fights with people, and she'd take that and she'd punch them right in the spine with it.
Yeah.
She was kind of badass that way. But also, like, out of nowhere, she showed up to my, this apartment I was living one time and wanted to give me an HJ with her.
Her good hand?
Yeah.
I bet she was good with that hand.
I was too high to even get woohoo.
Okay.
Plus, anyhow, nice person. That's my experience.
Like I said, you never go wrong with a Garrett story.